When we need to take the derivative of two functions multiplied together, we use the product rule. The product rule states that the derivative of u times versus equals u prime times v plus u times versus prime. In words, it's the derivative of the first function times the second function plus the first function times the derivative of the second function. Let's solve f of x equals 4x squared times the quantity 5x minus 5. Let u equal 4x squared, so u prime is 8x. Let versus equal 5x minus 5, so versus prime is 5. Applying the product rule formula, we get 8x times the quantity 5x minus 5, plus 4x squared times 5. Distributing the terms gives 40x squared minus 40x, plus 20x squared. Combining like terms, our final derivative is 60x squared minus 40x. Now for a trigonometric example. F of x equals 3x times sine of x. Let u equal 3x, making u prime 3. Let versus equal sine of x, making versus prime cosine of x. Substitute these into the product rule, u prime versus plus uv prime. This simply cleans up to our final answer, 3 sine of x plus 3x cosine of x. When dividing two functions, we must use the quotient rule. The quotient rule is u prime v minus uv prime, all divided by v squared. A common way to remember this is low d high minus high d low. Draw the line and square below. Let's evaluate y equals 10x minus 6 over x squared minus 1. The top function, u, is 10x minus 6. Its derivative is 10. The bottom function, v, is x squared minus 1. Its derivative is 2x. Applying the formula, we get u prime versus minus uv prime on top, over versus squared on the bottom. Distribute the numerator carefully to avoid negative sign errors. Combine like terms to get the final derivative. Let's find the derivative of tangent of x using the quotient rule. We can rewrite tangent as sine of x over cosine of x. U is sine, so u prime is cosine. V is cosine, so versus prime is negative sine. Applying the quotient rule gives this expression. This simplifies beautifully to cosine squared plus sine squared, over cosine squared. By the Pythagorean identity, the numerator is 1. 1 over cosine squared is exactly secant squared x.